I'm testing something out, hence my set looks like this. Let me know if you see a difference. But I'm also going to be testing the two most mattifying primers I have tried this past week. A few videos ago, we tried the Indeed Labs Nano Blur Skin Blurring Cream. This is a very mattifying primer. And then in my last video, we tried the One Size Oil Sucker Extreme Mattifying Alkaline Primer. I didn't do a wear test with these two. I actually did a wear test with this because I said it was waterproof. I will insert that somewhere in this video, but I didn't actually do like a long form oil controlling wear test with these two. So in today's video, we are going to be doing half our faces with Nano Blur, the other half with the One Size, just so we can see which one of these two is actually really good at oil controlling and helping your makeup look its best. But before we jump into the video, if you are new to my channel, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. But if you are a returning subscriber, hey! Everything I will be using in this video will be tagged right here, so definitely check that view products tag. It looks like a little shopping cart. You can shop directly from YouTube and you can click the link. It will take you to the retailer website, and I feel like some products you can buy directly here on YouTube. If the link is not there, I will put it down below in the description box. Both links are affiliate, so anytime you click and you buy from them, you're going to be supporting this channel. Thank you. Let me tell you a little bit about both of these products. This is One Size. This is Nano Blur. You can see that the One Size turned white on my skin tone, but Nano Blur still remains almost kind of like a skin tone shade on me. They both feel very smooth on the skin. One Size feels like a dry kind of smooth. Indeed Labs feels more like a smooth kind of smooth. I found out the reason why they feel differently is because Indeed Labs has dimethicone in it, and dimethicone is a cosmetic grade silicone, so it's gonna give you that smooth feel, powdery feel, and it fills in your pores really nicely. But it's not like a powder kind of dry. It feels different than the powder kind of dry. One Size has aluminum silicate and sodium silicate. Both sodium silicate is called liquid glass, where it gives that smooth feel to your skin, and aluminum silicate is a clay mineral. So it's both of these are powder like products. That's what's given me this white kind of look to the skin, but once it dries down, it gives that smooth feel to the skin. Now, based on just the swatches on the back of my hand, if I had to choose because of my skin tone, I would choose Indeed Labs because of what it looks like on the skin, and also because I feel like it's gonna give me that smoother pore fill-in ability that will help even out my texture and make it look really good. The question is, what does it actually look like on the skin? Before we jump into it, I'm going to moisturize my skin one more time, because as oily as I am, I really do not like having a dry base. Like, I don't like it because of all the texture that it brings to my face. And I'll just allow it to, absorb into the skin before I do anything. Okay, let's give this a chance to dry down. I'm going in with a MAC Cerumizer because this product makes my base look really good, and I absolutely love what it looks like. And I'll put some of this on my under eyes because it doesn't suck the oils out of my skin, and I don't want my under eyes to be too dry, so definitely need a more hydrating primer on the under eyes. Always make sure that you're pushing the product into all the parts of your face that you have problems with, like your smile lines, your pores, all that good stuff. I love how the cerumizer looks like on the skin. It is beautiful. Like, every time I use it, I feel like my skin just looks really good. The One Size Oil Sucker is very fluid, so you have to shake it very well. If not, it's gonna spill out a bunch of fluid, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna put a drop right here and one right here. We're gonna blend it in as quickly as we can, and we're gonna leave it alone. I'm not putting any on my under eyes, just splitting my nose so you can see, because my nose is very shiny, and as you can see, it's not as shiny anymore. Also putting some on my chin because my chin does get very oily. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone because I got like a slight bit of a roll on my skin. This is what it looks like with the One Size on my forehead, my nose, my cheek area, essentially half of my face. Not too much, but you see exactly where we put it, right? One Size, this is what it's looking like. I'm just gonna let it dry down for the 3 minutes that he said while I apply the Nano Blur to my skin. The Nano Blur, you can see, is thicker So I have to be very careful not to overuse it. I like that I feel like it's doing something to the skin. It's definitely mattifying. It also blends in very much as easily as the oil sucker does, but as you can see, it might actually be filling in the pores better than the One Size one does. Just based on looks alone, the One Size seems to have that whitish cast to it, as you can see from the back of my hand. Like, I don't have any product on there and it still gives that whitish look, and the other one still doesn't have that white cast to it. Looking at it straight on, you can tell that my Nano Blur looks more skin-like, Oil Sucker looks more whitish on the skin. Just looking at it, which of these two would you want? Do you want the One Size one, or do you want the Indeed Labs one? 3 minutes are up. This is what the skin is looking like. It's 11:07. I am going to start our oily skin wear test now because we've had time. It's had time to dry. It should have also had time to start oil control in the skin. So let's go in with a quick makeup base. Okay, guys, so this is where we're at. The time is now 1:56. It's almost 2 p.m. This is what my face is looking like. This is the One Size side, and I'm looking at the corners of my nose and also on my nose, my forehead. This is the Indeed Labs side. I definitely have more oils on the side of my nose for sure, and this is what my entire face looks like. Let's go ahead and finish this. Okay, let's go ahead and set. We're using the Charlotte Tilbury first, and then if this is not cheating, we're using Until Dawn. This is my base. This is my base. My base ended up coming out a lot brighter than I anticipated it looking. But straight off the bat, I feel like the One Size side is controlling the oils much better, especially around my nose compared to the Indeed Labs side. I'm not gonna touch it. We're gonna let it sit for another couple hours so we can see exactly what it ends up looking like. I have high hopes. On the close up, I feel like the Indeed Labs side is more blurring and more pore filling than the One Size side. Then again, the One Size side never said it could actually blur your skin and make it look poreless, unless it said that. I can't remember. In the name, it says blurring, so you know, that's what I'm going by. Let me know what you think. Which side is more blurred out compared to the other? Okay, so the time is now 3:21. I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys back in a few hours so we can see exactly what my skin is looking like. It's 12:44 a.m. I'm supposed to have been asleep. Like, this is what my base is looking like. This is the One Size side. My lines are super pronounced. Like, I don't think I've seen my lines look like this in a very, very, very long time. This is the lines on the Nano Blur side. The corner of my nose on the Nano Blur side, the corner of my nose on the One Size side. This is what the oils look like. I have not blotted my face at all, and right now I have 6 kids in the house, so you know I'm yelling and wrangling and had to feed them and all of that, and this is what happened. This is what my base is looking like. The One Size side is looking to be better than the Nano Blur side, especially around my nose and right here on my cheek area. You can tell that Oil Sucker is, you know, sucking oil, and the Nano Blur side is smoother, but not like too oil controlling when you compare the two. They're both oily, yes, but one is definitely better than the other. This is what it looks like at 12:47 a.m. Let me know which side you like best, the Nano Blur side or the Oil Sucker side. Thank you so much for watching. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.